Let's talk about the World Baseball Classic. We love the World Baseball Classic around here. In our
Yep.
house, it's the WBC. So we have a couple roster updates for you. A couple guys you would expect to be playing for Puerto Rico. You got Javi Baez and Carlos Correa,
Yeah.
and will be playing for Puerto Rico again. So that means that you're going to have more no-look tags in the World Baseball Classic. One of the
Oh,
greatest baseball highlights we have ever gotten. And
love it.
legitimately, Brig, some of the greatest plays I've ever seen in my life happened in the last World Baseball Classic.
Yeah. And all
I
because of
absolutely love
Javi
baseball.
Baez, or a lot of them.
Well, there was Javi Baez. Jose Batista was playing left field
Oh, that's
for
right.
Puerto
Yeah,
Rico, and that was a absolute
that's right.
strike that he threw against Colombia. And man,
Yeah.
I was like jumping up and down. I was like, "What is this?" That was when I was absolutely all in on the World Baseball Classic. Was that very moment?
Yeah.
And then
That's
like it
awesome.
was like 5 minutes later, Baez does that down to second base. I was like, "This is
Where
like
he just
and one baseball mixtape tour."
That's right. He like grabbed it, held it down, and was pointing at the catcher without even he didn't even look at the runner.
Yeah, pointing to the
Oh, it
catcher
was
as he's. I think
amazing.
it was Yadi Molina who threw it too.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But anyway, yeah. So more of that in this year's World Baseball Classic to look out for. Carlos Correa, I think that dude just lets it fly too,
Yeah.
because I think he holds back in Major League Baseball because he has to. But when he gets with with his fellow countrymen, and they like the Puerto Rican team is exciting to watch. They
They
are
are.
a ton of fun.
Yeah, agreed.
So they are must watch
Well,
TV.
they have
And
more
this
fun than everybody else. Like, let's
they
be
do,
honest.
they
That's
do.
part of it. They bring an infectious amount of enthusiasm to the game that they, like you say, they have to kind of keep in check a little bit with Major League Baseball and these unwritten, rules. But
Yeah.
it's so fun, and it comes out in the WBC.
It does. It does. It's such a soccer atmosphere all
Yes.
around because everybody's willing to cheer and pimp their home runs, everything. There's flags flying everywhere. The fans are crazy. It's literally a completely different ballgame
Yeah.
than watching Major League Baseball
Very
because
nice.
sometimes Major League Baseball is a little too buttoned up for me these days. But
Agreed.
this one, so I saw this one, I thought it was really interesting. Mariners catching prospect Harry Ford will be playing for Great Britain.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, he's playing for. I believe he's playing for the. He's not with the Arkansas Travelers. I want to say he's with the Everett Aqua Sox still.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I thought that was really just absolutely fascinating because
Yeah,
he's
that's
from
awesome.
Georgia.
So, is this one of those things where it's like, well, my ancestors are from so and so I can play there? Because that's what happens in the Olympics sometimes.
Right? Yeah.
Or
I
my family is, I don't know. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry, he's with Single A or Low A. He's with the Modesto Nuts,
Oh wow.
which is one of my favorite names because that's just so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no idea because I can't find anywhere why he would be playing for Great Britain. And yeah, it
Interesting.
might just be like my third great aunt, twice removed, uh, came over on a ship in 1892.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It might
That's
be.
interesting.
So,
We'll have
but
to keep an
yeah,
eye out for that information because I want to know the full story.
yes, I've legitimately been searching since I found this outbreak
Well, and
because
I
I was
want to
like,
know the
why the heck?
rule that allows him to do it too.
Yeah, because I think with the Olympics, there's some kind of citizenship rule that's in place.
Something, but I know that some athletes from some countries they'll move. This happens a lot with U.S. based athletes, but their families are from other places, or and there has to be a degree. It can't be 7 degrees to Kevin Bacon. There has to be some
Right.
rule. I forget the stipulation, but they have a better chance of making it to the Olympics on a different team, obviously.
Hmm.
So they choose to
Yeah.
represent the other team, which is fine. It doesn't bother me at all. It bothers a lot of people, but it doesn't bother me.
I think so. Now that I think about it, I think it cannot be more than two generations removed because there was
Yeah.
a kid who played baseball where we went to college. I was talking to him after he had graduated, and his grandmother was, I want to say, Indonesian,
Mm.
and the Indonesian baseball team, national team, reached out to him to come pitch,
Oh wow.
and he was like, "I'm good." But the fact that he fit the
The
lineage
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever they're
exactly.
looking for, and it worked for him.
Huh.
So yeah, it's interesting. Maybe we'll have to look that up for the World Baseball Classic before the next episode because I'm
Let's
sure we'll
do
have
it.
more updates coming down the pipe.
Mm-hmm.